David King from Slicer Sound here with Piper Davis right after her opening set here at Wrong Bar for the 2+2 Management Showcase. So I remember reading in an interview that you have quite the home studio. It's very complex.
Yeah, it's very complex. I'm definitely not a techie by any means. So my studio consists of my couch and my laptop, and I go into a walk-in closet to record my vocals.
So if you had $1 million, what would you do for that studio? What's the first thing you would get? How would you change your recording process?
Um, you know, I think having a second set of ears, like I use Pro Tools and everything's pretty compact. I think just having a second set of ears while I'm recording vocals is very helpful. Like I have recorded some in a proper studio. My new album, I've just kind of re-recorded everything, and it goes a lot faster. It's really hard to be totally objective when you're by yourself recording stuff. So as far as equipment goes, I don't know. I kind of have this philosophy that you don't need a lot to be creative, and it's not for me. It's not about my gear. Like a lot of people are into that, and that's awesome. But I have what I use, and I add little bits and pieces here. I got a Corgar 3 recently, so I'm excited about that. And I just added an MPC I programmed some of my sounds onto for my live set. But I do still try to keep it minimal because I don't want to get distracted. You know.
Don't want technology to take away from the creative process.
Yeah, for me. I mean, that's what you're into. That's cool, but and I have lots of friends that are all about that, but it's just not my thing, really.
Cool. So your formal education at SFU was more focused on kind of experimental composition.
Yeah.
How do you feel that helped you as an artist and to develop?
You know, before I went to school, I kind of thought that I'd meet this producer that would have these fantastic beats that I'd just sing over, and I'd just sing and it would be great. What I had in my mind before I went to school was a lot of hip hop. I listened to old funk records and stuff like that a lot before I went to school, and I still do, but it was it wasn't as experimental as my music is now. And I think there's a line for me. I want to be able to still communicate with people in a way that they know it's not just my brain firing off neurons and people being like, what the hell? But it did open up a lot of doors in my mind, just kind of broadened my horizons, I guess, in terms of being open to trying something new and seeing where it went. A lot of the stuff I learned in school, I'm definitely not into aesthetically, but just conceptually, I think I'm more open to trying new things because of it.
And a lot of musicians talk about the aesthetic of their music. How would you define your aesthetic?
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't premeditate anything I write. Like I just kind of get a bunch of sounds. I was telling someone else, I was talking to someone about it, and it's kind of like a sound collage. Like I get sounds I like. I try to get sounds from, you know, a good range of them, and I stick them together, and I micro sample. Like I won't use like a drum track or anything like that. But aesthetically, I don't know. I really love drums. I studied a little bit of African music in school as well, and we did some of that, and I love drums. So I'd say I use almost everything like a drum kit. Probably all my sounds are really short and snippy and dry.
Um,
Oh yeah.
David King here at Canadian Music Fest with Piper just after she played an awesome little set here at Wrong Bar to kick off the 2+2 showcase.